Hello everyone, this is the Treerific Gamer, and today I will be discussing my predictions for the Mortal Kombat 11 roster, as well as my DLC character predictions, and some news on Instagram about a certain character that could be in the main roster, and the recent Brazilian voice actor's interview about MK11 that informed us about a couple of characters in particular, and of course the Steam leak. So I want to begin by discussing the Instagram account. The Instagram account in question belongs to WWE superstar John Cena, and this photo was posted on February 5th. And I am currently showing you the photo on screen right now to show you that it's John Cena's account, and it is a photo of Stryker as he was in Mortal Kombat 9. And I have another photo here. It's of the exact same photo, but I scrolled it down a little bit because this is where it gets interesting. If you look where the likes and comments are, you can see that Mortal Kombat's official Instagram page both liked and commented on the photo and used an emoji to comment on the photo, which makes me believe that there is a high possibility of Stryker being on the Mortal Kombat 11 roster, which I'm really excited about. I think John Cena is a great choice to partake in performing as Stryker. I think it's a great choice by NetherRealm. So I'd be really interested to see Stryker in Mortal Kombat 11. And on top of that, another thing that makes me believe this is Ed Boon said at the MK11 reveal that he appreciated working with the WWE people, which makes me believe that he was giving a small nudge, not just to Ronda Rousey, but also potentially to John Cena. So that kind of leads me to believe that Stryker is on the roster. But I want to move on to the recent Brazilian voice actor's interview because, unfortunately, the video has been removed from online, and a lot of cool information was revealed in this interview. And these people work on the Brazilian dialogue for the characters in Mortal Kombat 11. And they revealed some awesome details about Cassie Cage. In one of the match intro dialogues, she's singing the song Bad Boys. And this furthers the proof that Cassie Cage is returning as a playable character, considering this is coming from people who are working on the game in Brazil. So I'm very excited to see Cassie return and see what she can do in the game. And I'm really excited to see what they will do with Cassie in Mortal Kombat 11. And they've also announced that there will be a brand new, never before seen in any other Mortal Kombat game, male character coming to Mortal Kombat 11. So I'm pretty excited to hear more information about this character, and I have a feeling that this ties in with the Steam leak. Before I begin my predictions, I'm going to discuss the Steam leak, which, if you don't know, is the potential leak of almost the entire Mortal Kombat 11 roster through the trophies, the hidden trophies on Steam. This is Steam's real account. I have the photos right here that I will be showing you on screen right now. And these photos show that the first three initials of a character's name, like Baraka, B-A-R, Cassie Cage is C-A-S, Jade, J-A-D. So those are just some examples. I got 3 photos of this. I'm really looking forward to seeing if is real, and I'm hoping it is, considering it's coming from Steam's website, and I think it's really cool, the roster that we have. So, again, not everyone is on that list, but a majority of the roster is. So, with that being said, it will be discussed several times during my prediction because the majority of my list, especially with the speculation, is involving the Steam leak. So, now that we've gone through that, and now that you've seen the photos of all the characters that they've put on the Steam leak trophies, we're going to get to my predictions. And there are 3 categories for my predictions. There's the confirmed, the speculation, which is where the majority of the Steam leak comes in, and my prediction for the DLC for Combat Pack 1. I don't know if there's going to be a Combat Pack 2, but if there is, I will do a prediction for that. But I want to begin by saying about Kronika. As we all know, she is the main antagonist of the story in MK11. She wants to reverse time after Raiden screwed up the timeline by basically defeating Shinnok in Mortal Kombat X. So, with that being said, in an interview with IGN Brazil at the recent Brazil reveal event for Mortal Kombat 11, one of the people who work at Warner Brothers in Brazil said to IGN Brazil that Kronika is not playable. However, I believe that she would be a good skin, a premier skin, for Geras, considering Geras works for Kronika, and they both really do the same thing, which is manipulate time. So I think, personally, I would like to see Kronika playable some way. And I believe that they could do it with Premier Skin for Geras. That's my thought. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but that's what I think they should do. But I want to begin now with my predictions, and we're going to start with the confirmed. So, on the list we have Baraka, Devora, Kano, Geras, Jade, Cabal, Kitana, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Raiden, Scorpion, Scarlet, Sonya Blade, and Sub-Zero. It's adding up to be a great list of characters so far, and I'm really excited. Oh, there's also one other thing. Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn is confirmed. If you pre-order the game, you get Shao Kahn. Now, I want to add something about Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Kitana. I put them under the confirmed list because we have seen them in trailers. They were seen in the first gameplay trailer. So I consider them to be in the game. And they are. However, we have no gameplay footage of them. Except, in that exact same trailer, Raiden beat up Liu Kang in that exact same trailer. And that just shows me more proof that Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Kitana are in the game. They're definitely going to be playable. I have no doubt about it. And on top of that, to even more further the proof, both Liu Kang and Kung Lao are featured in the Steam leak. So that is more proof of, yeah, they're playable. And I'm not surprised because they're a huge part of Mortal Kombat. and if they weren't playable, I think that would make a lot of people disappointed. So I'm really happy that they're playable. So now we are moving on to the speculation category. That's the ones where they might be playable, but we don't know for sure. And this is where the Steam leak really comes in. So I'm just going to read the list that is on the Steam leak, and then we'll go from there. So first we have Cassie Cage, Johnny Cage, Frost, Aaron Black, Jackie Briggs, and Kotal Khan. And this is where the Steam leak now comes in a lot more. All of them, except for Johnny Cage, is in the Steam leak. So Cassie, Frost, Aaron Black, Jackie Briggs, and Kotal Khan are all in the Steam leak, and Johnny is not. However, we do see Johnny Cage and Cassie Cage, actually, both briefly in the behind-the-scenes trailer. Now with Johnny, he was seen on a TV screen in the background, possibly doing a fatality. And on top of that, just recently, Ed Boon teased us on Twitter with a photo, which I have here, and it shows someone, a character, holding up the middle finger. I presume that's Johnny Cage, probably one of his match intros, so that's pretty cool. And I have another photo here that shows Johnny Cage as he was standing in the background of an arena. So to compare those two, it looks like Johnny Cage will be playable in the game. And as well, in the exact same trailer, behind the scenes trailer, Cassie Cage was seen doing a match intro against Kitana. So again, that's proof of probably her and Kitana both being playable. And now we get to the interesting part of the Steam leak. There are two new characters mentioned in the Steam leak, and their initials are KOL and CET. And I believe that one of those characters is the one that they announced during the Brazilian voice actors interview, where they said that there's going to be a brand new male character in Mortal Kombat. I believe one of those is one of these people with the initials on the Steam leak. So, after all this, we only have 3 main roster spots that are open still, not including Shao Kahn. And I don't include him because he's only a pre-order bonus. But I am here to now predict the last 3 spots will be filled by Striker, Noob Saibot, and Rain. So after all this, all my predictions, we now have a base roster of 25. 26 including Shao Kahn. So, we have discussed my predictions for the main roster. I want to now get into the last part, which is the Combat Pack 1 DLC predictions. And I have some very interesting ideas here. Okay? So, before we get into detail, let's just discuss who the predictions are first. Okay? So my predictions for Combat Pack 1 are Shang Tsung, Sindel, Fujin, Smoke, and Li Mei. I also have a guest character because they said there will be 6 characters in the DLC. So I have 1, which is a guest character. And the person that I put as the guest character in Combat Pack 1 is Spawn. And now I will explain why I chose these characters. Starting with Shang Tsung. If you remember back in Mortal Kombat X, in Ermac's classic tower ending, Shang Tsung appeared in the ending and stole all of Ermac's power and infused it into himself, which in turn resurrected himself, but killed Ermac in the process. So that makes me believe that Shang Tsung could be in the game. It's a possibility, but that's why I chose him. I don't know if it was canon, the story ending there, the Ermac ending, but I'm taking it as it is, and that's why I chose Shang Tsung. Now, as for Sindel, Fujin, Li Mei, and Smoke, I chose them because they were all featured in the story mode of Mortal Kombat X as non-playable characters. Maybe they're not playable again, and, it's a possibility, but we probably will see them in Mortal Kombat 11, especially and specifically in the story. But I believe that there's an increased chance that they could be DLC because they were NPCs in MKX's story. And on top of that, I feel like Li Mei could replace Mileena as she has size. And maybe, just maybe, possible Mileena premier skin for Li Mei? I don't know. It's a possibility, though. It would go well, considering they both use size. However, Li Mei doesn't eat people. So, it doesn't sound likely, but because they have size, that's what I thought of at first. Now, as for Spawn, there's a lot of things to cover here. Todd McFarlane, who's the creator of Spawn, hinted and teased at Spawn being in the game in a tweet. And on top of that, he's creating some figures, some Mortal Kombat 11 figures, like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and they were recently revealed. And this brings up the fact that in order for him to do that, he would have to go and talk with Warner Brother Games and NetherRealm to get licensing to do these characters. And maybe while he got the licensing for these characters, maybe they started discussing the time doing characters. Highly requested, and I don't know much about it.
Finish him!
Be able to play as him.
Fatality.
And he's interested
Scorpion wins.
He wants Spawn in a Mortal Kombat game. So,
The coldest death cannot stop me.
6 meters of solid ice will.
Do your worst, Sub-Zero. Round 1, fight!
Spawn movie, and it's being filmed this year. Great publicity. It would be great publicity for Warner Brothers and NetherRealm if they put Spawn in the game. So, I think we have a real chance of getting Spawn in the game this year. So, before I go, I'm just going to remind you one last time of what my predictions are. Starting with the confirmed characters. We have Baraka, Devora, Kano, Geras, Jade, Cabal, Kitana, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Raiden, Scorpion, Scarlet, Sonya, and Sub-Zero, as well as Shao Kahn as the pre-order bonus playable character. For speculation, we have Cassie Cage, Johnny Cage, Frost, Aaron Black, Jackie Briggs, and Kotal Khan. And to wrap up the main roster, my last three predictions is Striker, Noob Saibot, and Rain. And finally, my DLC predictions: Shang Tsung, Sindel, Fujin, Smoke, Li Mei, and Spawn. So those are my predictions for the main roster and the Combat Pack 1 DLC roster of Mortal Kombat 11. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share the video, as well as comment on the video and tell me who you think will be in the game. And lastly, do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. Thanks for watching.